Jesus, in case we need some water. We will remember this holiday with fondness.
He wants me to reverse. We've got this completely wrong. Oh, there's some people over there. Almost feel like you can actually touch it. You can walk behind the waterfall, I've just been told. Woo! Wow! Whoa! This is incredible! I had to have a shower after finishing eating that.
So I just couldn't fit them all in.
Probably the best burger I've had.
Good morning, everyone. Now, it's the 7th day of our Irish tour, but we're not in Ireland. We are in Wales. And at the moment, we are in the Black Mountains, in the Brecon Beacons, and it is pouring down. We did think, you know, yesterday we might do a 2-hour walk around the mountains,
Yeah.
But looking outside, it's looking not good. So we've got Ads here. I'll just pass you over to Ads. He is currently looking at the map.
Found a group of waterfalls here which might be interesting.
Oh Jesus, in case we need some water.
We're not fed up of seeing water at the moment.
No. We will remember this holiday with fondness. With problems. But looking at it, you know, we've kind of half fixed Herman, haven't we?
Half fixed him, right?
Well, his back half's done, but his front half isn't.
She keeps asking me, what's the weather going to be like? It's going to be like that.
As you can see, it's very cloudy.
Well, we can't see anything.
No.
Like, we can't see anything. There's a valley down there somewhere.
So we will get going, shall we, Ads? Because it's getting late and we haven't moved yet. Oh, it's a car.
And he's not going to allow us back.
Is he going to
He
go
wants
back?
me to reverse. This is what a traffic jam looks like in the Brecon Beacons. Luckily, we had just passed a property with a large driveway. In the end, we let 5 cars past. The campsite entrance has a steep incline, and if you're not careful, you could ground out your motorhome, just like we did. Oh. We are still in the Brecon Beacons. We've moved on to a campsite actually, which is controlled by the new inn. And I'm going to mispronounce this, of course, Ystradfellte. It's very basic. They have toilets. They don't have any showers. They don't have a place for chemical waste. No, and it's just a tap. You can't connect a hose to. So again, like I said, it's very basic. In fact, it just looks like a field with some tarmac. Why we've come here is the 4 Waterfalls Walk. Guess what you find on the 4 Waterfalls Walk?
Well, we didn't.
That's right, you find a cave. We might not do the walk today because
it does say
weather, because of weather, right?
It might be dry tomorrow.
Tomorrow we've got 20% chance of it raining. Today is 70% chance, and I think they've blown the 70% chance. So we'll probably do the walk tomorrow, but we're just going to go have a little walk around and investigate with our waterproofs and our brollies. It's a nice little village though, isn't it?
Well, I haven't
all
seen much
tight
of
and
it.
twisty roads and
Probably
probably a bit too small for Herman, I would have thought, really.
It stopped
Do I
raining,
think.
right?
It has stopped raining, right, so we found a car park to the falls and the beginning of the walk to the falls. The car park looked big enough for a motorhome, pay and display by the looks of things, but the roads are very narrow, so we decided to take a hike along the trail and just see what it's like. Thing is, it's going to take us about 4 hours, it said, to do all the waterfalls. It's not raining at the moment, so that's a bonus. We've got to cross there though. You be careful. She's taking a completely different route than I did.
Am I?
Yeah.
Oh, we don't need you filming me as I'm...
You've been framed. We've got this completely wrong. First of all, we are not dressed properly. We are dressed for water, rain, getting drenched, brollies. The sun is out and we are baking because of all the layers we have on, all the waterproofs. The other thing is we've been walking, following this trail along the river, but we completely missed this. Nice and flat, no huge boulders, no slippery rocks, and it's signposted waterfalls. Well, this is the first falls. That does look quite impressive, but we need a better angle. That's a bit better, isn't it? You can go down further. Hey, take a look at that. Look at the rainbow. Wonderful. Oh, there's some people over there. Ooh. Taking a bit of a selfie there. So that was our first waterfall. Their names are in Welsh, so forget it. I'm not trying to pronounce them. On to the second waterfall, called, no idea.
Number 2.
Number 2. We're on our way to see the second waterfall. Loads of boulders and slippery pathways.
Come on, get out. God knows what it's going to be like going back up again.
So these falls start from all the way over there, come down this kind of gap, continue, and all the other waterfalls over to the side. It's like a sideways waterfall, and it must be really big up there, so that's where I'm going next. That's impressive. Almost feel like you can actually touch it. Bit of a drop down as well where I was standing, but very risky. We walked down that very dodgy path. Was that all worth it though?
I think so. It's amazing, isn't it?
Yeah, it was very...
I might not think that by the time I get up there.
Yeah, we've got to walk back now, of course. Well, this is the third set of waterfalls. Tiny, well, it's not tiny, it's probably about 2 meters high. But you can see it all the way back there as well though. So it's kind of a cascading waterfall. Right, 4th falls coming up. Zoe's not coming. She's a bit tired, too hot, and her ankle's hurting. It's 10 minutes down and 15 minutes back up. The only real reason I want to go along is you can walk behind the waterfall, I've just been told. So I'm interested to do that. Just got to navigate these stairs. Look, all that nightmare. Wow, just look at that. You've got several rainbows on that as well. Just for reference, you can see the people beside it, how big this waterfall is. And the spray is soaking me. I left all my waterproof gear up there with Zoe on a nice dry bench. Woo! Just look back. just amazing. So much power. I'm drenched. That's just a spray. Having that photo going. Brilliant. Well, it's time to go back. I told Zoe I wouldn't be too long. It didn't take long to get down here, but it's a long walk back. Uphill. But definitely worth it. I have brought waterproof coat, waterproof leggings, umbrella, although I don't think the umbrella would have done much. And I didn't bring any of that. Idiot. Soaked.
I got cold.
That was amazing.
You went underneath the thing, did you?
Yeah, I'm drying out.
Yeah.
Right, I guess we've got to get back to Herman.
Yes.
Look at that almighty Four Falls burger. And look, there's another one. We made it back to the new inn. Got a bit wet, a bit tired. Well, I did. I'm dry now actually. And we're gonna tuck into this amazing burger. Look at that. Well, that burger was amazing. Not only was it Welsh beef and a really thick burger, it also had like pulled beef in a gravy. Well, they called it a boozy beef, but and that was like on top, and it kind of just oozed out and was everywhere. I had to go and have a wash. I had to have a shower when after I finished eating that. Did you enjoy it?
I am so full. I feel quite ill now. You might have to roll me up that hill.
It was it was those last chips.
Yeah, I had to leave 4 chips. I just couldn't fit them all in. So I'm glad I had all that 5 miles of walking today, because otherwise I'd feel very guilty about food.
Yeah, that's right.
But no, very good.
Probably the best burger I've had. It's like oozing down out the side. It's like, oh my god. Brilliant. Thumbs up. Now this is a really good YouTube channel that we're watching. In fact, what we're doing is, if you recognise those two in the corner, yes, that's us. We're reminiscing of the time we spent going around the Wild Atlantic Way in Ireland. Of course, that's where we're supposed to be on this holiday. Now, how we're doing this is that we plugged the TV into the 12-volt connector of the EcoFlow round the back here into the car accessory or cigarette port. It is the morning after the fantastic meal that we had last night with our huge burgers, and today we're going to be heading more towards England. We're going to leave the Brecon Beacons and we're thinking of going into Monmouth, and then taking a look around Forest of Dean, because there's lots of things going on in the Forest of Dean. We also need to do some washing and empty our tanks and whatnot.
Yeah, and they've got a rub-dub-dub laundrette.
Other laundrettes are available. Now this is a bit of a slope coming down here. Right, she's just going to watch that my overhang don't hit the bottom of the road. Or even the front. I think we're alright.
That was close to the front.
No!
It was.
Slams it into first gear.
Were you in third then?
No, second.
Oh.
Come on, Herman! Revving the nuts of the old boy. Oh, I feel so good to change out first. Welcome to Monmouth. This is, I don't know if it's famous, but it is. It's a bridge called Monmouth Bridge. We've just put our washing in. We're waiting for that to finish. Won't take long, I don't think.
Half hour.
But we're going to have a little wander around and see what's what about the place. Never been here before. Looks quite an impressive, busy town, doesn't it? This has got to be the main street. We didn't quite manage to do much exploring in Monmouth, so it's back to the campsite. Well, we've arrived at Monmouth Caravan Park, and it is heaving here. But on the horizon, you can see Monmouth Town. Just there is the castle, and then you got the church spire just sticking out the top there. £25 per night, £5 extra if you want electric, and £1 for showers. And then right nearby is a co-op and a Waitrose. And in the town there's many pubs. Oh, this place has a bar, but it doesn't look like they have anything on draft, just like bottles. So get yourself over to the pubs in the town. Town is what they call it, Monmouth, that's it. Short walk away.
Fish and chips over there as well.
Oh yeah, fish and chips as well. And what with all our driving around or whatever, we decided just to take it, have a bit of a chill pill. So we haven't really done much.
Apart from the washing.
Oh, apart from the washing,
And we had a little wander around the town a bit.
and she made a curry. And now
We're having our wine.
we're having wine. We've not had much opportunity to use the solar panel that we got for the EcoFlow River Pro until today. So I've got it pointing to the sun. It's been a bit of an overcast day, but now I can see blue sky, and it's still a bit cloudy though. Now this solar panel is 160 watts, which is more than the one we have on the roof of our motorhome. It's IP68, which means it's waterproof. Comes in its own bag, which is also the stand for it, which I think is quite cool. You have to assemble it. You can angle it at any angle. It has these little carabiners which you put through the eyelets of the solar panel. And you can also daisy chain up to 2 solar panels together. Probably an expensive option, but a really good one. For the EcoFlow River Pro, it is £750, and the 160 watt solar panel is £380. If you're interested, I've put a link in the video description, so it will take you directly to the EcoFlow River Pro, so you can check out the stats and maybe even buy one. Well, the sun has just come out, and now we are drawing 141 watts, fully charged in 2 hours, according to that. Right, let's take a look at all the ports and the buttons that we have on the front of this EcoFlow. On the far left is the light, an LED light, which you have 3 modes. We've got low, bright, and SOS. Then you have a USB-C, which is 100 watts. And you use this, well, I've been using this to power my MacBook laptop, because my laptop is charged by USB 3, and that is a winner for me. Then you have 2 normal USB ports. Then you have a USB fast charge. Now some devices, such as my Samsung mobile phone, can charge using fast chargers, and that is where you plug that into to get your devices charged in a matter of minutes rather than hours. And over here you have the 12 volt car accessory, cigarette lighter, whatever you want to call it, port there. And below it you have an extra 2 DC ports as well, and the on-off button. You have the on and off button here, which does the screen as well. You can switch the screen on and off with that, or if you're using devices, that's where you would turn it on and off as well. Over here you have the, well, it's a Wi-Fi button. You press that, and that allows you to connect your phone via an app to the River Pro and manage to control it and turn on the light and turn on or off the X boost, all that kind of thing, and just generally look at its performance. Over on the right hand side you have 2 240 volt UK sockets with an on and off button, and notice the way they're angled at the side. This means that the cables are not going to go down into the work surface. You also have the location of the fan. Now the fan kicks in when it's really being caned, but it's quite quiet actually, to be honest. You only really hear it if the room is dead quiet. On the left hand side, this is where you plug in the charger, and when I say charger, it really is just a plug and a lead. There's no like brick in the middle, like a laptop or anything, something like that. And then also you have the location where you plug in the solar panel. On the rear you have nothing at all, which is good because this means you can put this against the wall without any protruding cables going in or out of the power station. Now look, got the solar panel actually powering my laptop now through the EcoFlow. 104 going in, 56 going out. We call it solar toast. We're cooking toast outside using a toaster connected to EcoFlow, which is then connected to the solar panel. Quite literally, the sun is cooking our toast. And as you can see, we do not have electric hookup. However, take a look at what Zoe's doing. She is blow drying our hair.
Yeah.
1600 watt hair dryer.
Yeah.
Using the EcoFlow. Now it's the straighteners that she's using. Well, that's different.
Yes.
Lots of people wandering around looking lost as much as we are.
Were you looking for Zoe then?
No, we haven't seen another soul for about 20 minutes now. Both wing mirrors are touching the hedge. You might want to change your underwear. I would shit a brick if someone was in there. These little dots here, these are cows. If you have any idea what I'm talking about, let us know. The sandwich chef is not in today. Now we're on the ferry.